Good morning, guys. All right, so today's actually a little bit slow. Um, we have WSM gapping up today from 62.61. WSM is Williams Sonoma. Not a bad gap up. I'll watch it for a short, maybe under the $66 level, 66.20 or so. We have SSC gapping up about 4 cents so far in pre. Um, Interested to see where it goes. If it drops under this 270 level, I like it for a short, maybe down to $2. And so we'll see where SSC goes as well. Currently watching that one. LEJU gapped up some, gave up some of it back. It's at 150 even now, gapping up from 128 to 150, so about, what is that, 22 cents. MYND. You can see this one's up from yesterday's big move at $1.40. It's at 170. I kind of like it for a short down to 140. We'll see where this one goes to. And yeah, I'm watching a few other ones. The volume's a little low today, though. It's definitely a higher cap day. All right, so let me go ahead and catch back up on the chat now that I've drank some coffee. Good morning, Lucas, JV, Tiny, Levi, Callum. What's up, brother? Pierre. Good morning, NYC. Good morning, Leo Castro. What's up, brother? Sonic. Good morning, Netron. Good morning, Casey Mack. Vitor. Good morning. What's up, guys? All right, so yeah. A little slow this morning. A little slow, not the best. What's up, Live Gains? What's up, Tiny? Yeah, coffee for sure. I'm drinking my coffee. Yeah, I mean, it's just, nothing really looks that good. There's LX, too. LX gapping up some. CHFS. ACAD. But none of this really looks good. I don't like any of it, really. Plug, PLUG. Fro, SNES. OGRMF. GBR. But yeah, everything's a little slow. There's EXAS. There's AMD, maybe. BCLI. Maybe. And yeah, that's about it. I mean, there's LX, there's a few other ones, Exus, I'm only watching about 8 this morning just because the rest are just not there. Yeah, for sure. It's a slow day today. And so I'm not gonna force anything. But yeah, I've had 2 green days this week and 1 red day. And so, so far this week, man, my voice is going out again. But what I was saying was, I've had 2 profitable days this week, 1 losing day. That gives me a 66% accuracy rate. And yeah, I'll take that. I'm trying to bring it up to 75% if I can have a profitable day today, though. Volume's pretty slow here. We got MYMD that's gapping up some. It looks okay. But everything else, let's see what this looks like on the 1 minute. Yeah, MYND doesn't look bad. It's got some room, especially under 150 down to, this 140 level. But, not that much of a range. Not that much room, about 10 cents. We'll look at it, but we'll see where it goes. EXAS, LX. Watching PSTG, some of the big movers from yesterday. See if they can kick up as well. PSTG may be a little bit overextended at this point. If you look at PSTG, and you look at the 5 minute, it's still up from this $21 level a few days ago. And so regardless, it has some support and resistance at 22.28. See if it can fill some of this gap today. So yeah, watching PSTG, EXAS, same kind of thing here. EXAS is probably one of the other ones I'm watching, but you can see it gapped up yesterday from $50. It's like $66.56 now. And yeah, I'm just going to be looking for it to fill some of this gap really under 60, but under 59.80, 59.75 is what I'm watching EXAS for. We also got AMD. I've had kind of mixed results trading AMD before. You can see the last few days it's been on a pretty nice push here from 1932 all the way to 21.21 now. Williams-Sonoma, watching it under this $66 level, see if it can fill some of this gap, at least down to 64.50 right here. We'll see if it gives me that chance, if it gives me the VWAP fade. Not going to chase or force anything, at least going to try not to. Good morning, Joe. Good morning, Brent. James, what's up, brother? Alright, so Trey, the way it works is, man, what's up, Seven? Good morning, bro. Trade tickets? I'm not sure. I have to go look at it. I'm actually not sure. But for the question asking what my account size is, so I don't really have an account size. So here's how TEFS works, right? TEFS, they give you your funded account. TradeNet, you sign up, you know, you can take their course, and then you partner with TEFS, right? And TEFS sends you your login info, and for the specific package I bought was $500 for TradeNet's courses, and when TEFS partnered with me with the $500 intro package with TradeNet, they sent me a $14,000 account, an account with $14,000 in it, and it has a $700 max loss. And so if it goes under $13,300, they close my account down. You know, and I can always sign back up if I want to. I think you can sign up twice for the intro package and more than that for the student package and stuff like that. But yeah, any profit over 14K, there's a 70-30 profit split. And so it's kind of like a prop firm is the best way to describe it. Also, speaking on that, guys, if you do want to sign up through TradeNet, today is the last day of their sale. I think the sale's still going on. But yeah, if you want to sign up through TradeNet, today is the last day of that sale, guys. So I'll go ahead and post the link. You get 20% off a TradeNet package. And so if you want to sign up through me, I do make a small commission from it. But if you want to help support the channel, I appreciate it if you do. But yeah, I'll post the link here in the chat. But yeah, the last day of TradeNet sale where you get 20% off. VLRX, what's up, the best? Yeah, I can take a look at CYTX real quick. But yeah, so something I do wanted to say is, you know, I always get a lot of people asking me if the stock is going to push up, if the stock is going to push down. And the truth is, I really don't know. And honestly, I really don't like answering those questions just because of liability reasons, right? There's kind of a fine line. You know, I'm not an investment professional. I'm not liable for any losses people take. You always got to make your own assessment of the market. And for that reason, you know, I'm not going to tell you a stock is going to go up or it's going to go down because I really don't know. I just try to react to what I see happen instead of really trying to predict what happens, you know, if that makes sense. So, yeah, I mean, they could always go up or down. There's no really telling, you know. My kind of strategy is looking for stocks that are overextended, especially if they gap up a huge amount, and then I short them the next day. That's what most of my strategies revolve around, is overextended stocks. And so, you know, it all just depends on what your niche is in trading. Yeah, it's free for me, Johnny. I never had to pay for it. You just sign up. I have an old video about how you unlock real-time quotes on Thinkorswim. I'll try to find it sometime today during today's stream. I can't do it right now. I got to go over the news. But in a second, I'll try to find the video I have on getting real-time alerts on Thinkorswim. But yeah, all you should have to do is sign up. And I think I deposited like $20 when I first signed up, and that kind of unlocked everything for me. but I don't think you have to deposit anything. But other people might know better than I do. Yeah, CYTX doesn't look too bad here. Alright, so let's look to see how many of these are actually tradable on TEFs and TradeNet. WSM is, SSC is, MYND is good. This one probably isn't. CYTX, it's just too cheap. I hope it is, but I doubt it. Nope, CYTX is not tradable. BCLI, no, that's 2. EXS3, or no, EXS is tradable. Okay, good. PSTG, that one's fine. AMD, MU, LX. Yeah, everything's tradable except for CYTX and I think BCLI. Yeah, everything's tradable except for CYTX and BCLI, at least on my watch list for this morning. I'm going to look at PSTG. See if I can get a fade back down here. Under 25 is what I'm looking for. Yeah, it's pretty easy, man. Yeah, hold on. My wife's calling me. But what you want to look for, if you're going to try to find it in my videos, just type in beginner trading real-time thinkorswim. Hello? Hi. In the basket right by the dryer? Okay. Okay. Okay, I'll get them. And you said you want... Okay. Alright, I'll grab it for you. Alright, here. Alright. Alright. Love you, bye. Alright, guys. So, yeah, my wife called. My daughter spilled water all over my son today in the car on the way to school, and so my son has to change his school clothes because they're soaking wet because my daughter spilled water all over them. Oh, man. Great kids right there. Yeah, they give you real-time quotes. All you have to do is sign. You got to sign the documents verifying that you're not like a professional corporate trader. There you go, Crackwise. Yeah, you actually don't even have to do that, Krakenwise. All you have to do is go to the TD Ameritrade's website and sign in, and then go to your account profile, and you have to sign the 2 documents saying like you have to confirm that you're not a institutional investor or an institutional trader or corporate trader. You have to basically confirm that you're just a newbie, not a newbie, but you have to confirm you're a retail trader and that you're not going to like use their platform for corporate reasons or whatever, for prop firms or whatever it is. And so that's all you have to do. And after that, you'll have real-time quotes. You don't even have to call them. Yeah, for sure, guys. All right. So, anyways, I gotta go. I'll be right back. I gotta go find some shorts and a new pair of underwear for my son. So I'll be right back, guys. All right, so I found them. All right, guys. So yeah, gonna be looking for some VWAP fades. Make sure I do this right this time. All right, so today's news is brought to you by SnapTrade. That's SNAPTRADE.US. So yeah, it's a really awesome free website for you to use. It has this free scanner that has all these pre-selected scans like upcoming earnings. You can see stocks where earnings are coming out soon, high gainer volatile stocks, high gainer penny stocks, and a lot of other sectors. There's also a crypto sector that you can take advantage of. So really, really cool free scanner. Also, if you want my watch list mailed to you each morning, I've been sharing my SnapTrade watch list with people each morning. All you have to do to see my watch list is sign up with SnapTrade and send me your email or your nickname, and you'll have this watch list shared with you a little bit earlier in the day for you to check out. But yeah, it's a really dynamic free website. You can see upcoming earnings, recent earnings. If I go to each stock's page, and if I want to see why stocks on my watch list are moving, all I have to go to is my watch list section, and you can see it shows me really neat and organized. I got to organize that a little bit better. But yeah, really awesome free website. Say I want to look at why Roku is moving. You know, I can go to Roku's page. It shows me the top news, when earnings came out. It compares it with the overall market, historical prices, and a lot more, guys. I can also put study indicators like the 100 EMA and stuff like that on the chart just to see a longer term view of it. And so yeah, really awesome free website. Like I said, if you want my watch list shared with you on SnapTrade each morning, send me your sign up for SnapTrade, send me your username or email, and I'll add you to the list. But yeah, guys, really awesome free website. I'll post the link here so you guys can check it out. They also sponsored today's news and our stocks, and so if you want to help support our channel, go sign up through SnapTrade. It does help support us. We appreciate it if you do. There's the link right there. All right, so let's see why some of these are moving. First one I'm looking at is Williams Sonoma, WSM. Sorry guys, give me a second. Sorry, my wife texted me to make sure I'm getting my son superhero undies, and so I gotta make sure to do that. All right, anyways. But yeah, this is probably, I mean, I don't know which one's my main watch. I'm hoping something will start kind of kickstart and we'll get a few more movers, you know, before the open, a few more gappers before the open. And we also have AMD, very small range for this stock, but we do have that one. It is moving some. We also have SSC. I forgot about SSC. It is gapping up some, and this one has been kind of a former runner in the last few, days. You can see on the 17th and 20th, this thing on Monday the 20th, this thing spiked up, and you can see. I might have to move some of these charts. But yeah, you can see this thing spiked up. It's still up from its lows that day of $1.95. It's at $3.50 now. So definitely watching SSC as well. But yeah, like I said, WSM, we're going to start looking up the news. WSM, I'm guessing this is earnings for Williams Sonoma, WSM. Yeah, so WSM reported better than expected results in its second quarter. Comps were up 4.6%. It also raised the guidance for 2018, and now it's up about 7%. And so yeah, WSM, good earnings for the second quarter. Next one I'm looking at is SSC. Oh, I already have SSC right here. Oh, I'm done. All right, moving on. SSC is another one I'm looking at. This one might just be up on momentum because it was moving earlier in the week. Yeah, this one's just up on momentum. I believe this is a blockchain related stock. And so we'll see where SSC goes here. Interested in maybe shorting that one. We'll see though. Next one I'm looking at is EXAS. You can see the bottom right chart, EXAS. And I'm pretty sure this is earnings as well. Yeah, so EXAS is the one that collaborated with Pfizer for its signature product Cologuard, which is a stool DNA screening test for colorectal cancer, which is pretty cool. So they're partnering with Pfizer. And yeah, it's up some. I mean, I guess that's warranted. It's a big gap up, but it may be warranted. And so I don't know how I feel about this one. Maybe I just like what they do. You know, they have a screening test for colon cancer. And so we'll see where EXAS goes as well. Looking at MYND next. MYND, bottom left chart. All right, so yeah, so MYND received notice from NASDAQ that they regained compliance and they're continuing to be listed on the exchange. And so MYND has regained compliance with the NASDAQ and it's still on the exchange. So MYND, which is the bottom left chart, we'll see where that one goes. PSTG is up on yesterday's news. AMD, I can look at AMD really quick just for the last one. I still got to build a little bit more. I only have like 8 or 9 stocks, 7 or 8 stocks on my watch list today. I still got to add a few more. Yeah, I don't know why AMD's up either. It doesn't have anything that came out yesterday or today. So we'll see where AMD goes. But yeah, that's about it, man. It's a little slow today. Thursday, not the greatest Thursday right now, but we'll see what happens. Just going to take it slow. Nice, young investor. Good luck, brother. You got that, man. Good luck, bro. Short size 0 doesn't really mean anything. I think it means... honestly, I don't know. All I can do is kind of speculate on what that means. I think it either means that the amount of people in that stock with a short position on TEFs, I don't know. It's best to reach out to them. I know that in the scheme of whether stocks are tradable, short size doesn't mean anything, right? Because no matter what it has next to short size, if it has a Y under tradable, that means it's shortable, right? And so see, like, for instance, MYND has a 0 next to short size, but I can still short it. And so, you know, that's all I know. But yeah, you got this, young investor. You got this, brother. Good morning. Who got this? What's up, bro? A&W. I don't like A&W. What? And they removed it? Oh, they never added it. A&W's still not tradable. This is the one stock that they have just never added. It's a little sketchy to me. Honestly, I don't like trading A&W. Was it A&W or AWX? That was like the really sketchy one. I think it was AWX, but who knows. One of them went on like a crazy run. Let me look at the daily. Yeah, it was AWX. Yeah, AWX is super sketchy. I just don't trade it. A&W's looked okay before, but I haven't been able to trade it, unfortunately. They got BCLI, which isn't tradable. But yeah, that's about it. Let me know if you guys see anything else. HRL, Mr. Charts. What's up, Atheon? What's up, brother? What's up? Yeah, I could watch that one. New looks okay too. Yeah, I'm gonna add some of these. Yeah, I got WSM on there. CAG, LX. I got LX and a few other ones on there too. But the market's just slow right now, guys. You know. Yeah, that's one I'm interested in as well. Elijah, I don't think so. I don't think it offers futures. I know you can trade ETFs. Like I can trade UVXY and the TVIX and the SPY. Like I've traded the SPY a lot on TEFs. Um, but as far as I know, it's mostly just securities. I don't know about futures. I don't think so. Yeah, no problem, Young. You got that, brother. You got that, man. 5 day challenge. I kind of kicked myself for not ever trying it. You know, because once you sign up, you're not allowed to do it again. And so you only get one chance at the 5 day challenge. And I just didn't know about it. I was oblivious to it. And so, you know, I wish I would have tried it. I probably would have lost, but I still wish I could try it. QD. Oh yeah, QD does look interesting. This is one that was on my watch list on Snaptrade. I forgot to include it here. But yeah, this one looks okay. I don't know how I feel about it. I could go either way with this one. I could see it coming back up, hitting that 750 level, or it could also come back down and break 616. All right, all right, all right. All right, guys, I'm gonna go bring my son's new clothes out because my daughter spilled water all over him. So I'll be right back. All right, I'm back. I'm back. I had to help my wife do something. Get with my son. It's her birthday. It's today. Today's my wife's birthday, and so, you know, I guess I gotta help her. But yeah, QD looks okay. Either way, I could see it go either way. I could see if it breaks these lows, you know, I'll get interested with a short. I probably won't long it, but if it breaks these lows, I might look at it for a short. We'll see. PLCE. Yeah, PLCE took a dive. Yeah, some of the bigger stocks were moving. That's rough swing trade. Good morning, Eric. 7, Ed. Yeah, Ed. To tell if a stock's tradable, you just go to symbol on the bottom left of your screen, and you can see symbol right here on the right side, and you just type in the symbol, and if it says Y under tradable, that means you can trade it, and that's it. No matter what it says on short size or anything else, if it has a Y under tradable, it's shortable, and so, you know, that's all you really need to know. That's right, Tanya. That's right. Appreciate it. Appreciate it. All right, so yeah, today's a little slow. I wish today would kick back up, but you know, it is what it is. Try to find anything else here. Good morning, Xphere. But yeah, appreciate that, Tiny. Yeah, we're getting old, man. We're getting old. Yeah, it's funny. My wife doesn't even know how old she is. Like and it's not that she forgets. Like she legitimately can't remember how old she is. You know, like she doesn't know whether she's 27 or 28. You know what I mean? Like she doesn't know. You know, so she's, you know, she'll ask me how old she is. She'll say, "Am I 27 or 28?" And I'll have to correct her. No, you're good, James. Yeah, we got QD, we have WSM, we got SSC, we got MYND. Here, I'll go ahead and post my watch list. I forgot to post it. Sorry, guys. Yeah, a little slow today, though. Not too much, really. Looking good. Very small watch list today. But I'll post it. I gotta post it on Twitter, too. Yeah. TNDM. Yeah, me too. You know, she can remember, but I'm like that. I'm 30. And so I remember my age because I turned 30 this year. I hate it. Hey, appreciate it, James. Yeah, you can still short it even if it's zero swing trade. LB, I gotta remember QD. I can't forget it. Oh, look at LB. Yeah, this one looks good too. I mean, that doesn't look too bad here. I like LB too. LB QD. Oh, look, it's Mitch, man. Hey, what's up, brother?
What's up? What's up, man?
Hey, let me go grab my headphones real quick.
Yeah, no stress, man. Go ahead. You can always mute me today. I'm really not going to be part of the stream. I just wanted to at least be able to hear you while you were able to trade.
All right. All right. There we go. But what's up, bro? How you doing, man? Oh no, I'm looking at QD. QD's on my other monitor. But yeah, what's up, bro? How you doing, man? I guess Mitch had to walk off for a second. But yeah, also guys, I don't know if I've hit it yet. Let me see. I don't know if I've hit it yet. But I am, let's see how many. Let's try to count them. See if I can hit. Oh, I just broke 6,000 subscribers. I just broke 6,000 subscribers. So appreciate everybody that subbed today. I just broke 6,000 subscribers. I'm at 6,001 subscribers. So appreciate everyone who subscribed to the channel thus far. Means a lot. Really, really appreciate it, guys. That's really cool to see. 6,000 people like watching my videos. And so appreciate it, guys. Appreciate it. You know. No, he didn't make it, Tiny. He was close, though. He was super close. That's right. 1988 for life, man. 1988 is the best year, you know. Appreciate it, guys. What's up, Marty Ardum? I haven't seen you in a long time either, brother. Where you been, man? What's up, Arian's World? Good morning. Appreciate it, guys. That's right. Like this video, man. 6,000 subs, 6,000 subs. That's cool to see, cool to see. All right, so But yeah, look at LB. LB's looking weak. I'm gonna look up the news on LB just because I think this is a pretty big move here, a lot of volume, so I want to see why. All right, so looking up LB.
Sorry about that.
Oh no, you're good,
Had to
bro.
deal with a little call.
Yeah, you're good, man.
Yeah, man. So, yeah, I'm not really gonna be much on stream. I just wanted to at least hear you trade, man. I might take a trade myself, if I can, if I have some time. But
Yeah, for sure.
other than that, you know,
Yeah, man,
just ready for tomorrow, man. Gonna get that trade package going.
yeah, for sure, man. Let's just take it slow today. The volume's not that great, and so I just gotta take it slow. You know.
Good to know.
The volume, yeah, we don't have that many. I mean, we have LB, if you can look at them. We have LB, we have WSM, SSC, and MYND are the 4 biggest ones I'm watching. I'm looking up the news on LB right now. I think that's a pretty big move. So LB is down in pre-market because the company beat second quarter estimates, but it cut 2018 guidance and also issued soft third quarter guidance. And so cutting 2018 guidance, issuing weak third quarter guidance, and so LB is gapping down some, and so that's why it's moving. We'll see where this one goes. I really only like it under 29.15. If it can break under there, we'll see. We'll see what happens. Appreciate the sub, Anonymous. Appreciate the sub, Anonymous. Welcome, brother. Appreciate it, man. All right, let me catch back up on the chat. I got a lot of congrats. Appreciate the kind words, guys. Appreciate it, Marty. Jordan, what's up, brother? NYC, appreciate it. Corey, appreciate it. Yeah, for sure, Marty. Hey, Marty, yesterday we had like 220 people in here, so yeah, it's grown since then, bro, but nice to have you back, man. Hope you're doing well, bro. Share size has to match subscriptions. I don't know about 6K sizing yet. Just yet. 7. One day, brother. Yeah, Callum, you're near 1K. Nice, bro. Nice. Hey, go check out Callum's channel. He posts live day trading videos. You can go check his out. Yeah, for sure. 1988 was a great year. Yeah, man. I think I'm trying to think of the song that came out that year, like the best song that came out. What's up, Chart Patterns? That's right, Beetlejuice and Roadhouse, 2 awesome movies. Yeah, go check out Callum Parker, though. Callum Parker, say something, Callum, so people see. He posts live day trading videos. You can go check them out. Also, Arian's World, if you go check out his channel, he live streams his trade idea scanner, and I actually use that, too. And so you can go check out his, too. Yeah, CGC and Kron are 2 I'm watching for sure.
I'm trying to find out about that TradeNet whole thing. Not TradeNet, but Trade Ideas scanner. I'm gonna actually talk to Trade Ideas and see what's up with that. See if they allow it. Who knows? Maybe we might be introducing our own scanners because I do have my own custom scanners. They are pretty well, and I've worked a couple of them. So maybe I get them out to you guys. Just want to make sure that I'm not giving out anything, Trade Ideas wouldn't be too happy about.
Yeah, for sure. Of course, I appreciate your subscription, Jacob. Appreciate it, brother. Or your subscription. Appreciate it, bro. Appreciate it, man.
Welcome to the team. Welcome to the team.
Yeah, you've been in here for a few days. I think I thanked you earlier, but yeah, appreciate it, bro. AWX Sketchy, QD pushing to 690. Appreciate it, James. PAVM. You're under YouTube as well, under the trading journey. Let me check you out real quick. I can't find it, brother. I can't find it, man.
All right. Make it quick.
Are you talking about the trading journey or the trading edge? Anyways, I gotta focus. 1 minute until the market opens. 1 minute until the opens. Yeah, I tried to find your channel, Lucas, but I couldn't find it, bro. Appreciate the sub to Mello. Welcome, appreciate it. All right, guys, we got less than a minute. Let's see how today goes. Just gonna take it slow. PRPO.
So what's your top watch?
Maybe WSM and SSC. Those two, or PRPO is too cheap for me, brother. GC. So the 5-day challenge, it's a Tef's TradeNet challenge, and if you can make $500 in a 5-day period without taking over $100 in losses, then you win a free TradeNet account.
Yeah, man. I'm thinking about trying to figure out another way to do it again, just to show you guys it can be done.
All right, guys, 5 seconds. 5 seconds till the bell. There's the bell right there. All right. What's up, Commentary? How you doing, brother? It's been a long time, man. How you doing? Commentary, good to see you, bro. Good to see you, man. It's been a long time, brother. Hope you're doing well, man. All right. So we got WSM spiking up here. It's up to 68.14. We have LB dropping down some. It's down to 29.79. We got SSC. I'll be right back, guys. I gotta go grab something, but I'll be right back. All right, I'm back. All right, look, we got LB breaking underneath the VWAP here. LB looks interesting. Also, we have SSC. Watching LB here. I don't mind an entry here on LB with small risk. 100 shares maybe, risk of $30. Gonna give it a little bit of time here. A little spready. Yeah, see, I don't know if I like that. Maybe it was a little bit too early for the fade. Looking for SSC to move some more here. It's not really moving much. Watching MYND. Want to see a little bit more of a bearish trend in some of these. We got MU, which is absolutely tanking. Wow, look at MU. MU doesn't look bad for a VWAP fade. It may be a little bit too late now, but MU didn't look too bad there. EXAS is hitting the VWAP again. We'll see what it does here. We got QD. I got the 5-minute chart pulled up. Let me look at the 1 minute. But yeah, MU had a nice fade. MU had a beautiful VWAP fade there. Couldn't take advantage of it. I appreciate the sub, Sugar. Welcome. Appreciate it. All right, so still just trying to analyze stuff, trying to find something here. Kind of keeping an eye on LX. LX is starting to spike up. It's breaking over 13. It's trying to at least. But yeah, MU is just tanking here. It also tanked in pre this morning. LX is spiking up, like I said, LX. Waiting to see some bearish trends here. I see mostly bullish trends except for MU. MU is just tanking here. Beautiful fade on MU. Look at MU. If I pull it up, look at this fade right here. Beautiful fade at about 49.90.
All right, what's looking like a little fader? What we got here?
MU maybe.
Yeah.
It's cutting a little close to the VWAP, but MU bouncing back to the VWAP right now. It's not my favorite though.
Yeah.
But it is spiking back to that VWAP level. Plus, it's got a big reward down here to 49.40. You can set a risk at 49.93
Shorted there at 76.
on MU.
Yeah.
Looks good, man. Good luck. There you go. There you go.
Only 100 shares though, wasn't it? I was looking to add some more as it approached the VWAP.
Hey, 100 shares works.
Cover here at 60. I bounced a little bit there. Hold on.
You're good, bro. You know.
Wasn't able to close it there at 60. Probably add if it gets above my level here.
Yeah, I don't mind that.
All right. Short there, 77s.
CGC.
49.90.
Yeah, CGC. Fading some. CGC does look like a fade here. I want to see it break under 40. Maybe a little bit too late. Kind of missed the entry. There you go, Mitch.
There you go. Gonna cover 200 or 100 right now. All right. Bounced up on me a little bit each time. I need to have the orders out there, so I'm gonna have the order out there this time when it comes down.
That's right, commentary. That is love, brother. Hey, appreciate the support, man. Hey, man, good to have you back here, bro. We hope you'll join us again tomorrow or something, man.
All right, right there. Took 100 off at 64, guys.
Good trade. Let's see. I might think of shorting CGC here with 100 shares. It bounced. It needs to bounce up a little bit more, and I'll short it. Ugh, it just didn't give me that bounce. I wanted to at 40.18. It's down to 40 now, man. That would have been it right there. Ugh. Good call out though. Whoever called out CGC, that was a beautiful fade right there. Perfect fade. Look at that wash. That's what you want to see really with it. Is a wash like this. Look at CGC, Mitch.
Right.
Completely missed it, man. Beautiful fade though. Still fading back down to the 80s. That's it right there. This is the VWAP fade right here on CGC. That's a great example of it.
Yep, that is. All right, so I've taken some off. I've taken 100 off at 64. I've made 10 bucks. I still have 200 shares. Average is right now 75.
Look at SSC. SSC starting to spike up as well. And I'm also looking at LB here and QD. Right, so I'm looking at LB and QD. Here's LB spiking here. I got to figure out what kind of sizing to take with LB. I know I want to take a small sizing. It needs to spike up a little bit more. I love this bounce on LB right here. I just didn't take advantage of it. Man, that was the bounce.
All right, hammered there at 60s. Let's see if Let's see if it gets through there. Looking for a slap down now.
Oh, I wish I would have jumped in CGC, man. Look at that wash. Beautiful wash on CGC. There it is.
There you go. Good ad there. Let's see the wash right here. About to cover some at 55.
It hurts, man. Look at CGC, the most beautiful fade ever. Sorry, I know you're in that trade, Mitch, but man,
No, you're good.
look at CGC, bro. That thing just tanked so hard. I almost jumped in it too. I was getting really close. I wanted it up to 418 or 4018. It just didn't get there. It hurts. All right, I'm looking at QD now for a VWAP projection. QD. This was the fade though, man. All right, here's another entry maybe on MU.
Yeah, I'm looking for the ad here. I'm looking for a little bit more bounce. See if we get it. There's a little bit more. All right, added there all full shares back. I have 300 shares. Average is 72. Gonna risk off of 83 here.
It's up to the 80s.
82s, 83s. Let's see if the 83s show up. I'm seeing a couple of them go through there. I'm out.
Oh, there was LB bouncing, man. I missed LB.
I'm out. Ah.
Hey, it's squeezed up.
Down.
Hey, it's squeezed
a little
up.
bit down, not down much, but a little bit down. You can watch CGC for a bounce back up to 39, 80s.
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah, this whole trading on a laptop thing is a lot harder. I'm so used to my home base.
Yeah, for sure, man. That's how I felt when I was in Michigan.
It's just also I don't have my mouse with me, so I'm using one of those sucky laptop mouses.
Yeah, man, it happens, you know. But yeah, I'm kind of kicking myself for CGC. That one perfect fade right here. SSC. I forgot about that one. So yeah, who's saying this? No Crust, man. No Crust, man. We're still, you know, we're not trying to say we're expert traders, man. We're just learning still, brother. So, we're trying to scale up. And so yeah, man, we're using small sizing, you know. Mike, I have 2 monitors, but I use my laptop as well.
Oh, look at ZNGA today.
Zynga. Oh, look at that fade, bro.
Yeah, brother.
It's got a small range though. Also, LB did it a few times here. Bounce right here. Started focusing on other stuff. Looking at QD here though for VWAP projection. QD. See if we can get a crack under these lows on QD. I might take a small position here. Look for the wash. Want to see a bounce up a little bit more. Missed it. Hey, that works. Whatever works, Corey. Roku. ROKU fading some. Yeah, there was some VWAP fades. I just missed them, man. Which happens. Don't want to chase anything. Trying to win them back, though. WSM. What's Kron doing? Kron had a nice little fade there, too. A VWAP fade. WSM here. Looks good. I just don't know what kind of sizing to take. It's just the range is a little bit larger here. There's WSM spiking back up.
I'm short there again on 80s on MU. 80s on MU.
TLRY. Oh yeah, look at TLRY. I don't mind a push back up here to the 38.90 level, 38.85. Glad I didn't jump in QD. It looks like it may squeeze up here. WSM looks okay though. Yeah, it's got some here. I see it. But, I mean, that's a good, you know, I wouldn't mind riding it down from there. Just waiting for an entry. I see some VWAP rejections. I don't see too many VWAP fades. Really, I'm looking for VWAP fades here. SPWH, HTZ.
All right.
Yeah, SPWH spiked up. HTZ, I don't mind a pullback to the VWAP. Yeah, look at HTZ's VWAP fade. That was a beautiful one there. Yeah, I'm looking at HTZ here. Get a spike back up to 2050. I might jump in there. Set a risk at 2063. If it spikes up to 2050. And WSM looks weak still.
Let's see what happens with MU. Might get squeezed out here on MU. 94 my wrist.
Oh, you got back in MU?
Yeah.
SSC's at the VWAP.
I'm out. Right there. Got out at 94. 10-cent loss. 150 shares.
Don't worry about it, brother.
About 20, 30 bucks. I'm just gonna call it a day. This laptop trading thing, not for me.
Yeah, I feel you, man. I did
Definitely.
terrible. When I was in Michigan, I did terrible just because I wasn't used to it. ROKU, breaking the lows here on ROKU. I'm really tempted to jump in WSM here because it has all this resistance here and here. But it could get squeezed over those levels and come back to the highs. It still hasn't hit the lows here at 67.75, and so gonna wait. Wait for a bounce in some of these here. Two I'm watching right now is LB. LB's testing the lows, and HTZ. LB and HTZ are two I'm watching for the fade. I want to see a bounce back up here though. But yeah, who was saying all that stuff? Let's see. No crust, man. No crust, man. Every trader's different, brother. So every trader approaches the market differently. I just noticed you were telling people they were doing something wrong. But yeah, like I said, every trader's differently, man. So every trader is going to trade completely differently than another. And so all I know is that the last few weeks have been net profit weeks. I've been consistently profitable using a certain strategy, and that's what Mitch and I are doing. So if you don't agree with it, no worries. See, there's the wash on WSM. I was really tempted to jump in there. Today's kind of one of those days where I call it out, but I don't actually take advantage of it. I guess it's one of those days. Looking at LB, want to see a spike back up to 29.50. Really doesn't mind a spike. I really don't mind a spike to 29.50 with a risk at 29.61. We'll see if we can get that. Kind of the same thing with HTZ here. Don't mind a spike back to the VWAP. TRXC. This might be a VWAP rejection. So the difference between a rejection and a fade, like if you look at HTZ, this is a fade here. bearish trend, pull back to the VWAP, wash back down. VWAP rejection is a bullish trend, pull under the VWAP, get rejected at the VWAP at 625. The VWAP rejection doesn't have as high of an accuracy rate, meaning it doesn't work as much, but the risk to reward is a lot of times better. And so you could set your risk at this one, you know, if you were going to jump in at 527. It's already broken that now, but, you know, rewards 523. Small range on that one.
Short there, SSC. What happened?
The two I'm really watching right now are, yeah, there's SSC's reversal back down to 357. Two I'm watching right now are LB and HTZ. I need to see a spike back to the VWAP in one of these, but I'll consider getting in both around the $0.50 at 2050 or 29.50 on LB. But I got to see a bounce back to the VWAP here on these two. There's a SSC tank in there under those lows. Also, here's a bounce back to the VWAP on Roku, ROKU, bouncing back to the VWAP here. Want to wait for a bounce here or a bounce here. These top red lines here and here are where I want to enter at. Watching LB. Don't mind it. Want to see it up to 29.50. There's 25s. 30s, 32s, 34s. I don't mind taking a small position here, 50 shares. And then possibly adding to it. We'll see how it goes. One LB. There's a spike back to the VWAP. Small position. Maybe could have taken a little bit larger sizing. But like I said earlier in pre-market today, guys, it's a slow market day. I'm not trying to take any huge risks today just because it's overall pretty slow. $35s. It's up to 38s, 39s, 40s. I'm still fine in this trade. I don't mind adding a little bit here with 100 shares. Alright, so I'm in with 100 shares on LB. Let's see a bigger pullback here. See if we get a wash back down to the $29 level is my goal. There's 29s. Let's see if we get a bigger crack here and not just a bounce right back. Back up to 30s. I want to see some weakness here. It's 28. Like I said, I want to see a wash back down to 29 is my goal with this one. 25s, 23s. 24s, 21s, 22s, not too shabby. I'm going to cover half here and let the rest work. Try to get down to the lows of the day here. I'm going to get out here for a $15 gain. I think it may spike back. And like I said, I'm taking it slow today, guys. I'm taking small sizing. I'm not trying to, I'm not trying to go big here today. Volume's really low. I think the market's going to be a little choppy. And so I'm just trying to take small gains, slowly kind of, take it slow, guys. You got to know when to, as the common saying goes, you got to know when to fold them and when to hold them. And today, I think it's a slow day. Maybe I was wrong. Maybe it'll crack under these lows, but I think it's going to bounce here.
I'm watching for a level 2 washout on SSC. It needs to get above the VWAP if it's going to go bull.
Mitch, if you're trying to get in something else, look at HTZ. Like, I don't want to, if I'm wrong, don't hate me for it, but look at HTZ. If it bounces to 2050, looks interesting.
Yeah, I was talking about this the other day. They had a new CEO, so I was watching it yesterday.
Somebody asked, do commissions not destroy you? Commissions are $3. So this entire trade is $3. I just made $12 net from it. And so no, I mean commissions hurt, but
I mean, it's not about, the thing is that you got to understand, we're not trying to make money here. We're trying to perfect our strategy and learn trading versus as take profits from the market. Everyone wants to make money, but what we really want to do is become really good traders. If we become really good traders, then we can size up and make all the money we want.
Right, for sure. Like I said, I'm still a new trader, right? I'm not trying to act like an expert. I'm not trying to sell anything. I'm still a relatively new trader. I'm just trying to build a base of consistency here. And so this last trade, that was $3. And so I'm actually taking home $12 net profit. And so, a majority of it I took home. Commissions are extremely cheap on TEFs. And so I can take 100 shares and, take a gain like that and make $12 out of 15. And that's fine. Like I said, if you've been watching the stream the last few days, I usually try to use 1 to 200 shares, taking about $30, $40 gains. But today the market's so slow, I don't mind taking a small gain. And a profitable trade's a profitable trade. I'm just trying to build that consistency here. This week I've had 3 profitable trades thus far and 1 losing trade. And so 75% accuracy again this week. Kind of kicking myself for LB. Should have held this one for sure. There's the wash. Beautiful VWAP fade set up on LB. And I took the meat of the move. I'm not too disappointed. But I could have held a little bit longer. I will give you guys that. But, I'm happy with my small gain. D Skizzy, I'm using TradeNet, brother. TradeNet. Also, TradeNet has a sale going on right now that you get 20% off a package. I'm using TEFs. It's technically TEFs. TEFs is the partnering broker with TradeNet. But yeah, TradeNet has a package right now, or a sale going on, where you get 20% off. No PDT rule. Exactly, brother. X gang. That's exactly right. Consistency is the most important thing, then discipline and patience, and then sizing, brother. And I think that's kind of the realistic path traders need to take. They need to work on consistency first, then discipline, and then sizing. Yeah, 100% right, Charts. I agree with you on that one, man. Mr. Charts. Atheon said, I don't sell courses, just nudies. Hey, but look at HTZ, Mitch. Look at HTZ, bro. Yeah, HTZ's looking pretty nice here. Only problem is it may have some support at 2033 right here. And so it's all about risk reward. If you got in 2050, your risk would be about 2072. Your potential reward would preferably, if you want to be loose with it, at the low of the day at $20, right? And so your risk is from 37 to 50. or no, your risk if you get in at 20.50, or yeah, I mean, even if you enter here, your risk is up to the $0.50. So that is a 17-cent risk. Potential reward is 33 cents. And so better than 1 to 1, maybe 1.5 to 1. Not too bad risk to reward on it. Look at LB. I'm kicking myself, man. D-Skizzy, the execution speed is lightning fast, man. It's CFD trading, so you do want to understand that. But, if you watch me trade, the fills are extremely quick. Fastest fills I've ever used with any broker. But it's because it's CFD trading, And so you do want to understand that. Yeah, I'm using Thinkorswim. Appreciate that, Live Gains. What a ticket is. Let's look at it. Ticket is just the order you put in. Right? It's just the order you put in. And so, like, I'm sure if I tried to put in an order to get filled at 20.05, at 29.05 going long, it probably wouldn't fill me, but it would still count as a ticket, where trades are trades that are actually executed. HTZ right up to around the VWAP, Mitch, right around that place, brother.
Yep. Hey, guys. I got to get back to work, but you know how it is. I'll be back, guys, tomorrow on my home base, on my account with TradeNet, and you guys will see me start getting back into that green streak.
Yeah, no worries today, brother. Just dust it off, man. You did good, brother. You followed your plan today, bro.
Yeah, I mean, today I don't even have like the right chart set up and all that, so I'm not really stressing it.
Yeah, for sure. You'll be all right, man. I mean, there's the VWAP fade was in play. Oh, look at that HTZ drop. I called it out, man. I called it out. Didn't take advantage of it, though. But you can see how reliable this VWAP fade setup is. And like I said, I have back tested. Oh, wait, Mitch, you're out?
What?
You're leaving?
Yeah, I'm out of here, guys.
All right, brother.
All right, you guys take it easy.
Text me later, man.
Will do.
All right. Later, brother. All right, so Mitch is out. But yeah, you can see how reliable this VWAP fade is, right? If you look at LB, this is just the perfect example of it. And really, when it was down here at 29, I was looking for this exact move. I wanted to see it bounce back to the VWAP, and you can see it pushes up to the VWAP, gets up to 29.48, which is also the $0.50, so double resistance, and then it gets washed back down. Beautiful example of it. I got out around these lows right here. I could have held a little bit longer, I think. I think if I did anything wrong in the trade, it was not holding on a little bit longer, taking a bigger gain. It would have been a $40 gain if I would have held on. So that's the one thing I did wrong, but a beautiful example of it. I'm happy to have the green day. The pre-market scans were looking a little slow and choppy today, so I didn't want to risk anything too much, and I know a few other people told me that as well. I got to take it slow today, and I agree. And so small green day, I'm happy with that. You can also see another example of the VWAP fade is HTZ, bearish trend, bounce back to the VWAP up to 20.43, almost to the $0.50, so double resistance at the VWAP and $0.50, and then just a wash back down to 20.10. So another example of it here on HTZ. Man, we're having a debate in the chat here, guys. A debate in the chat. So let me get this straight, guys. Just to touch on the debate in the chat and the drama in the chat here. So just to understand both of you guys' arguments, insurance. You said if you can have a 51% accuracy rate in trading, you can be profitable. And that's your side. And then it's ganked. Your side is that, yeah, you can be profitable, but most of the time you're still going to be a losing trade, because even if you have a good win rate, if your losses are bigger than your winners, it's still going to compensate for that and kind of cancel itself out. And so I understand both sides. I do think your accuracy rate needs to be, it all depends, right? This is something I touched on yesterday. Some stocks or some setups and patterns, they have a really good win rate, so you're going to win a lot. But the times you lose, the risk to reward wasn't there. And so your losses may be bigger than your winners, and that's okay as long as your winners compensate for the losses. And then there's the other ones where it may not have the best accuracy rate, but the risk to reward is on point. And so even if you only win, half the time, or 40% of the time, your risk to reward is so good in those trades if you follow your plan that you're still going to be net profit anyway. And so I think it all depends. It depends on the setup. It depends on what kind of setup you're going for and what the risk to reward is on that setup. Just to kind of touch on you guys' argument. That's at least how I feel about it. But, you know, who knows? Right, of course, you can be profitable winning only half the time. It's all about the risk to reward. You know, if you're risking 10 cents to win 30 cents and you only win half the time, then you're still going to be profitable. You know, it all depends on the risk to reward, guys. That's the most important thing. Exactly, Raphael. I'm right there with you, brother. Right, 100% it's ganked. I agree too, man. I mean, I agree with both of you guys. Yeah, 100%, Lindsay. Like, look, like here's an example, right? Let me bring up my P&L on TEFs, okay? Just to show you. You know, you want your losses to be smaller than your winners, right? And just to touch on this, I'm going over my gross P&L since I'm still using small sizing and I'm still learning. I'm reviewing my gross P&L here, right? If you look at my losses compared to my winners, look, this is the last week and a half. This is the last week and a half of my trading, guys. The last week and a half, okay? If you look at my gross P&L, my winners are much bigger than my losses, right? I got $26 winner, $36, $18, $15, $20.50. And so my winners are much bigger than my losers. I also have an accuracy rate of, let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, wait, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. All right, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 out of 9 were profitable. Let's look that up and see what that is. What accuracy rate? Somebody better at math than me might be able to answer that faster. 6 out of 9 is a 66% or 67% win rate if you round up. 67% win rate, and which is a good win rate for me in the last week and a half. But my winners are also bigger than my losers. And so that goes to show I'm using good risk reward, and I'm also having a good win rate. And this is the VWAP fade. This is why I like the VWAP fade setup. One, because it has good risk reward most of the time. You know, you can find it with good risk reward. You're only risking a minimal amount and your reward's pretty decent. So it has good risk reward. And I've back tested this strategy and it has about a 73% accuracy rate. And that doesn't mean I'm always going to hit that because, you know, there's the human factor as well. Sometimes I'm going to sell early and it's going to be a losing trade when it would have been a winning trade. But when I back tested the VWAP fade, it had a 73% accuracy rate. And you can also see my risk to reward was on point. And so you want to combine both of those aspects. You want to have a good accuracy rate, back test the setup, find one that has a good win rate, and you also want to find one that consistently shows you a good risk to reward return. And so if you can do those two things, that's where you want to be as a trader, right? And that's why I love the VWAP fade setup. That's why I back tested it, is because it 100% has a good accuracy rate and a good risk to reward. All right, so sorry about my rambling, but yeah, that's 100% what I look at. I don't know, man. Somebody asked me, hey, what's up, Manny? All right, Atheon, have a good one, brother. All right, Todd, later, brother. Text me later, man. But yeah, it's like I said, you know, if you look at my winners, they're bigger than my losers. My accuracy rate's 66%. It's because I combined both, you know. And this is with yesterday's trade included, right? So this is with yesterday's trade. If you include today's trade, it's 7 out of 10, right? So 70% accuracy rate in the last week and a half if you include today's. And so yeah, that's the ideal setup, and that's the realistic way. Like, trust me, like, look, like, I've traded for 2 years, you know, about a year full time, like regularly, every market day I trade. And before, I never really bought into the whole risk to reward thing. I never really looked at it, and I never found consistency ever. As soon as I started looking at risk to reward and I actually started focusing on back testing the setups that I was using, you know, I started to do much, much better in trading. Yeah, it's slow today, guys. All right, what's up, new guys? So yeah, y'all are asking me, what's up? Appreciate the sub, Hacky Sack as well, brother. Appreciate it. But so new to trading, what broker are you using? Ray, I'm using Thinkorswim for charting. If you look at the right side of my screen, this is Thinkorswim's charting. It's free charting by TD Ameritrade. Yeah, QD spiking up here. Look at QD. And then I'm using TradeNet, or TEFs is actually TEFs. I'm using TEFs to execute my trades, and it's TradeNet's partnering broker, right? And so you sign up through TradeNet, you get a package, you pay for the package, and then you partner with TEFs, which is what I did here. Today's also the last day in the sale. It has to be a funded account, Jay Kurt. Nice, Ashton. Congrats, brother. Congrats. But yeah, TradeNet's actually having a sale for 20% off. Here's the link there if you want to go check it out. You get 20% off a TradeNet package. I do make a small commission from it, but if you really want to help support the channel, it's a great way to support us. You get something from it, I get something from it. But yeah, like, no worries. The biggest problem with TradeNet and TEFs is that some stocks aren't tradable, right? And so you do want to understand that. Today, out of about 8, 2 of them weren't tradable out of 8. And so, you know, pros and cons, but I like the broker I use is TEFs, which is TradeNet's broker, partnering broker. It's not actually TradeNet's broker. But yeah, there's the link in the chat if you want to sign up. I do make a small commission from it, but you do get 20% off a package that's generally $500. You get it for $400, so it's a good deal. There's no account minimum, D-Skizzy. The way it works is you pay for a package. You're buying the package. It's not a deposit. You're paying for a package. I bought the $500 package, which is the intro package. They give me an account with $14,000 in buying power, and there's a $700 max loss. And so if I go under $13,300, they close my account down. And any profits over $14K, there's a 70-30 profit split. And so if I were to bring my account up to $15,000, you know, they would. I would keep 700, and they would keep 300, and so it's like a prop firm, and it's CFD trading. But yeah, I love TradeNet. It's really good for shorts. Anything you can trade, you can short. Really quick fills, and the biggest problem, like I said, is that some stocks are not tradable, and so you do want to think about that. But that's the biggest flaw in TradeNet and TEFs, is that some stocks aren't tradable. Specifically, cheaper stocks, especially stocks under $1, are very rarely tradable, and so you do want to think that if you like trading really cheap stocks under $1, you know, TEFs and TradeNet might not be for you. You know, just to be, you know, honest with people about it. Anthony, yeah, for sure, brother. Yeah, my spreadsheet's right here, man. I'm not sure, Outsiders. You want to ask them about it, brother. But yeah, go through the link I posted above, and you can reach out to them. Yeah, Anthony, man, my trading's constantly evolving. Like, if you look at my P&L, man, like, my P&L is showing, like, the VWAP is legitimate. Like, it's something that I've been using, like, regularly. Like, it's my favorite indicator, and it's slowly turned into that. But, like, I mean, you can see I have a 70% accuracy rate in the last week and a half. A decent amount of net profit for an average share size of like 100, 150 shares. So I've got about a 70 cents per share gain in the last week and a half. And so, for instance, if I would have used 1,000 shares, that would be around $700, $690 in gains in the last week and a half. And so at this point, I found a strategy with an edge. I found a setup with an edge. You know, I've learned to execute it well. And now it's just about kind of increasing that sizing to kind of scale my positions to where I can take larger gains out of the market. But I've been doing extremely well lately, as you guys can probably see. This week I've had 3 profitable days and only 1 losing day, so 75% accuracy when I'm talking about, you know, if I'm having a green day or a red day, 75% accuracy with that. And yeah, I'm excited, man. I've been doing really well. Now it's just about, you know, even though 67% accuracy may not seem that great, but in trading, it's extremely good. A 67% accuracy rate is on point, and it's definitely a profitable accuracy rate. And so now I just need to scale up. You know what I mean? Appreciate the sub, Lucas. Appreciate it, brother. Oh, here you go. Yeah, if you want to see, I'll post the link, man. If you want to see the link, go check out, subscribe to my Twitter and Facebook. I'll post the link for you. Here, I'll do it right now. How about that? just so you guys can see it. But yeah, sign up for, go to my Facebook or Twitter at Beginner Trades. There we go. I'm just going to name it PL, and I'm going to post it to my Twitter. But yeah, if you want to see this, like a more detailed version, just follow me on Twitter. I'm going to post it now. It's at Beginner Trades is my Twitter rate. Yeah, man. Yeah, for sure. Insurance, I'm doing that. Yeah, just go to my Twitter. I'll post a picture right now of it. Alright, I just posted it on Twitter, guys. So yeah, if you want that, I just posted my P&L on Twitter. So go check it out. Hey, appreciate it, B Bauer. Appreciate it, brother. Appreciate the support, man. Yeah, man. You know, like if anybody's been here for a while, you know I wasn't always a good trader. You know, I was actually a pretty bad trader. But I mean, it's just the VWAP fade. Like, look at these. Like, if you look at these setups, right? It's all about finding a good accurate setup. Look at this beautiful one on HTZ. Bearish trend, pull back to the VWAP, washout. LB, bearish trend, pull back to the VWAP, washout. Let's see if I can find any more. I see some failed VWAP rejections. MU. No. Yeah, but the point is that you can see this pattern here. And the good thing about it, like if you look at both of these, if I'm going to analyze LB here, right, my risk in this trade would have been at 59, right? And so if I got in right around the VWAP at 29.44, that would give me a 13-cent risk. And my potential reward would be at the low of the day, so down here at 29.10. So that is a... So you get in at 44, down to 10. That's a 35-cent reward. So a 15 or 14-cent risk with a 35-cent reward, 2-to-1. You know, just about 2-to-1. A little bit less, but just about. And so 2-to-1 risk to reward, or 2-to-1 reward to risk on LB. And if you look at HTZ, again, you could set your risk, you know, comfortably at 20.50. If you get in at 20.40, that's a 10-cent risk. Your potential reward is at least down to this 2013 level. And so again, about 2.5 to 1 from 2033 down to at least 2008 or 2010. And so yeah, about 2.5 to 1. So not too bad with both of these. And the risk to rewards there, and the accuracy rate is there. So you want the VWAP to go long, mid. I'm working on a walkthrough video, I have a series called walkthroughs, and the one long setup I actually have reliability in, right? The one long setup I like is the opposite of the VWAP fade, okay? And so if you think about a VWAP fade, it's the exact opposite. Here's a good example of it on AMD, right? This is the long setup that I want to start focusing on with the VWAP fade. Bullish trend, pull back to the VWAP, spike up. Right? It's the opposite of the VWAP fade. It's just a VWAP bounce, right? So bullish trend, pull back down to the VWAP, and then bounce back up. And that one happens a lot as well. Let's see if I can find another one. LX. LX is another one. If you look at LX, same thing here. Opposite of the VWAP fade. Bullish trend, pull back to the VWAP here, bounce back up. Another pullback to the VWAP here, bounce back up. Another pullback to the VWAP here, small bounce back up. And so good risk to reward on these type of trades as well. But yeah, that's kind of what I look for. And I do have a walkthrough video out on that one. I've been back testing it. Back testing is a long process that I go through, but it's showing some serious promise as well. The VWAP bounce is what I call it. It's just a bounce off the VWAP. And yeah, like I said, sometimes people are going to make fun of me for using small sizing, and that's fine. You know, I'm just taking it slow. Like, I used to use actually smaller sizing than I do now. I used to use like 50 shares or whatever. And I've been doing much better about using 100 to 200 shares. And now I just need to scale up to 300. The volume hasn't been great today, and so I didn't want to take any bigger risks. But now it's just about scaling up my sizing to take bigger gains. I've shown consistent profits for a while now. And now at this point, I just want to, scale up in sizing, take some larger gains out of the market. I think that's the next logical step. I've done the back testing. I've done the finding my niche. I've done the practice with entries and exits. I know how I want to approach the trade. I've done it over and over and over again. And so now it's just about scaling up in sizing. Yeah, sure, live gains. I'll do that one day, brother. Backtesting, I essentially just use on demand. And like, for instance, if I want to backtest a certain strategy, I go back from a year ago. Like if today's the 23rd, I go back to 8/23/2017, and I look up watch lists and I just go throughout that year and I just mark down how many times it was profitable, how many times it worked, how many times it didn't work. And at the end, after I go all the way back to present day, I have kind of a percentage amount that it worked and a percentage amount that it didn't work. It also helps me as I'm backtesting to learn how to scale in and out of the position. And so it's kind of like both. It's practicing entries and exits while backtesting the setup. Yeah, I read these messages, Romeo. Insurance, yes, take your time for sure, John, but don't wait too long because your skill's there. Don't wait because your skill's there. Hey, appreciate it, insurance. Yeah, man, I think I'm ready, brother. It's just about scaling up now. I just got to scale up, and I've been doing so. I used to trade with like 50 shares, 40 shares. Now I've been trading like with 1 or 200 shares, and then the next step is 3 or 400. I just got to get used to it. How do I find my stocks to trade for the day? In LX short. Good luck with that, outsiders. Let's see. LX 1350. Looking for 13. Yeah, I like that one, brother. It's got to break under this 1330 level here, but it should have a decent amount of resistance over 1350. And it also has thumb at 1355, and so we'll see. Michael Clay, that's a good time to bring up the sponsor. So SnapTrade sponsored this video. If you don't know what SnapTrade is, it is a free website that allows you to scan for stocks, 100% free. If you look at it, it has all these pre-selected scans like recent earnings, upcoming earnings. But what I really do is I use it to organize my watch list, right? And I share this watch list with a few people each morning. If you want to be on the list, let me know. Just sign up through SnapTrade. It's 100% free. And leave your username or email in the chat, and I'll add you to this list. And yeah, I share my watch list usually around 8 o'clock market time, maybe a little bit later, but I share it earlier than the stream. And so if you want the watch list mailed to you, let me know in the chat, and I'll add you to the list. But yeah, you can see it has these pre-selected scans like high gainer volatile stocks, high gainer penny stocks. And what they did that was really smart is that they added a volume change percentage. And what it does is it predicts it takes the predicted daily volume on a stock and it compares it with the stock's average volume. And so really early in the market day whether a stock's actually having a volume breakout. And so for instance, GLG, you can see the volume is 10% higher than it usually is. NVCN 33%. And so what it does is it compares it with the average volume, and a really awesome indicator that they added there. I thought that was really smart. But yeah, you can also see it has this page that has all these pre-selected scans. And if I want to look up the news on my watch list, all I have to do is click watch list and it shows me the news on the stock. Plus, if I go to each stock's page here, like say I go to HUYA, it shows me the news. It has a price alerts section, historical prices for when you're back testing. Compares it with the Dow Jones, shows you when earnings came out here as well, and I can also add study indicators. And so a really awesome free website, go check it out. That's snaptrade.us, and they did sponsor this video, but really awesome sponsor that gives traders a free scanner to use, so go check it out. I'll post the link here. The lowest price stock I would trade is probably $1.50. Probably closer to $1.50. If it's at $1, it might have some support at 1. at the whole dollar of 1, and so probably 150 is the lowest I'd trade. I used to trade cheaper stocks on the long side, like 50-cent stocks on the long side. But, trading is all about finding your niche. And I kind of found my niche, VWAP fade. I'm a short trader. I'm a short bias trader. And so I kind of found my niche. I'm just sticking with it. It's shown consistent results. And so I'm just going to stick with that. Oh, yeah, for sure, NYC. I need the volume to get a little bit better before I really start trying to build the account up. Yeah, I noticed Roku earlier, Sebastian. I did notice Roku. Yeah, Roku spiked up to that 61.27 level. Big spike there. Let's look at the trend in the last few days. Roku's been, trending up for, 4 or 5 days now. Every day, Roku's up more. And so, interesting here. I think it may be a little extended, may start to come down. But we'll see where Roku goes. I mean, today sucked a bit, made money in Apple, but I lost a tiny bit on Baba. Thought I was up, but Thinkorswim did not match the print of the price I tried to lock. Yeah, it happens, brother. You'll bounce back, Insurance. I know you're a good trader, brother. Don't stress on it, man. I feel like I'm on the same page. I have been green a lot. Just need to scale up. This will be my second year trading, but mostly been doing crypto, so now I'm learning day trading stocks. Yeah, for sure, man. I need to learn crypto. Crypto is the one thing I do want to learn to do, and I may start kind of investing in crypto and try trading some. Maybe do a live stream for that if I ever decide to do it. In the red on LB at 28.55. You long or short in this one, bro? Yeah, I mean, the only time I would enter LB here, and this is just my opinion. I'm not an investment professional, not liable for any losses you take. You always got to make your own assessment of the market, trade responsibly. I do not give investment advice for profit. Just say that for liability reasons. But the only way I would like LB is if it spikes up here to the VWAP at 29.20 or so. Set a risk at maybe 28.85, reward at 29.62 for good risk reward. But yeah, at this point it's overextended on the downside. I think it may bounce sometime soon here, but who knows? LeBron James, what's up, brother? Oh, you're in long. What's up, LeBron James? How you doing, man? Yeah, no. So I'm using TEFs, which is partnering broker with TradeNet, and it's CFD trading, and so I can trade as much as I want. I don't have to follow the PDT rule with them. Right, but I mean with TEFs and TradeNet, there's no PDT rule because it's CFD trading, and so I can trade as much as I want. Cron, CRON. Yeah, Cron's been spiking up here. Here's another example of the VWAP bounce. VWAP bounce is legit too. I don't know if this would be one. It's a little bit high, but it looks okay. Yeah, no, I mean, TradeNet doesn't follow the PDT rule. I can trade as much as I want with them. That's why I use them. It's because cheap commissions, no PDT rule, and lots of shorts. It's the ideal broker for me. But yeah, look at HTZ. I'm kicking myself for not taking this fade. Beautiful fade here on HTZ. Bearish trend, pull back to the VWAP, and it's just been washing out ever since. Down to 1970s now. About to crack into the 1960, it looks. Looks like may bounce at 1950 though. What's up, Eric? Yeah, no worries, brother. I think the platform is $15 a month, Abby. Yeah, LeBron, if you're interested in it, man, I'll post the link here. Today, they're actually having a sale today that gets you 20% off. It's the last day in the sale. And so it gets you 20% off a TradeNet package. Pretty good deal. There's the link right there if you do want to sign up. But yeah, pretty good deal, man. Get you 20% off the TradeNet package. I do make a small commission from it, but if you want to help support us, you can go through the link. I appreciate it if you do. All right, so market's a little slow at this point. We had a few nice little VWAP fades here on HTZ and LB though. Small gain on the day. That makes 3 out of 4 profitable days this week, 75% accuracy. I'm definitely up net on the week. On the week, if you're talking about gross P&L on the week, I think I'm down $5 on the week. I'm probably up. If you're talking about actual, I'm not down $5, but the biggest loss I've taken was $5, if that makes sense. Like today I compensated. So let's see. What did I make? What did I make Monday? I can't remember how much I made. I feel like I made 20, 25 on Monday. And then Tuesday I think on Tuesday I made 26. And then yesterday I lost 25 or 20. And then today I made 15. And so about $50, $60 net on the week, which is fine. You know, when I'm using 100 share positions, that's, 50 cents a share on the week. Not too shabby. I'll take it. The package. So Scapion, the way it works is the funded account is not just for the month. Like I've had this one since May. I think I've had this account since May on TradeNet and Tefs. On Tefs, this account since May. I think you get it's either 2 weeks or a month of their chat room, and then you get their day trading course. And then Tefs partners with you, and they're the ones that send you your login info. Right, Romeo. Yeah, for sure. If you do have to follow the PDT rule, you can trade 3 times in a week in a rolling 5-day period. Right, so for instance, if one day you trade 3 times, so say if I have to follow the PDT rule, if on Wednesday I traded 3 times, I wouldn't be able to trade again until the next Wednesday. Right, but if you're using a cash account, it depends on the broker, but a lot of brokers don't make you follow it if you're using a cash account, but you still have the T2 rule, the T plus 2 rule, which is the transaction plus 2 days. And so for each trade, if I got in a trade and used $1,000 in equity in that trade, that $1,000 in equity wouldn't be credited back to my account for 2 days. And so it's called the transaction plus 2 rule, the T2 rule. And so even if you have a cash account and you don't have to follow the PDT rule, you're still going to have to wait for your funds to come back in your account. I appreciate the sub. It's not showing me a name for you, but appreciate the sub, Lucas, B. Bauer, and whatever the last guy is. Appreciate it, guys. Appreciate it. But yeah, guys, really awesome. This morning we did hit 6,000 subscribers for this channel, so appreciate all the love and support you guys have shown over the length of this channel. I really appreciate it, guys. It means a lot. I've worked really hard at it, uploaded lots of videos, trying to do my best to give people good free content, and so I really appreciate all the subscribers and all the support shown today, guys. We broke 6,000 subs. Let's see where we're at now. Right now we are at 6,017 subscribers, so 6,017. So appreciate all the love and support, guys. Means a lot. Really cool to hit that 6,000 subs. I started posting actively about a year ago, so to go from about 200-300 subscribers to 6,000 in a year is really cool. Really nice to see the growth here. So really appreciate all the support, guys. All right, Track Racer, appreciate all the support, brother. Have a good day, man. Yeah, no worries, Scapion. Aubrey, I'm probably not jumping in anything. Do you have to look specifically for volatile markets? I look for volatile stocks, it doesn't matter the market. Like, I trade any stock. I'll trade any stock if it's moving and gapping up. Like I said, the lowest price I would trade is like $1.50. Any stock from $1.50 up to $100. I've traded $100 stocks before as well. So I don't really, I'm not prejudiced with regard to the price of the stock. But, my sweet spot is probably, $30. Probably like $5 to $30 is probably my sweet spot. Anything over that, I'm not comfortable with the sizing, and anything below $5, I'm using too small of sizing a lot of the time. What's up, Corey? Appreciate it, bro. Appreciate it. Appreciate it, NYC. Have a good day as well. Yeah, for sure, insurance. Yeah, it's cool, man. I love my channel, man. I really do. I get some haters. That's one thing I got to learn to deal with is, like, you get a lot of haters when you do anything that's public like this. And so I get a lot of haters. It's fine, man. Trading can make people really emotional, and I understand that. I really do. And a lot of times, kind of people want to blame somebody for their losses. And, you know, when they see people streaming like me, you know, they immediately think it's like a scam or something like that. And the truth is, it's like I don't charge anybody for anything. You know, I don't charge anybody for anything. I upload free videos, free content. I'm not even acting like an expert. I'm still a somewhat new trader. You know, just trying to show people kind of my journey as a trader. You know, lately I've been showing consistent profits. I'm really happy with it. And, you know, anybody that's been here for the last year has probably seen my progression from being a terrible trader to doing really well the last few months. And so I'm excited. You know, now it's just about scaling up and sizing. You know, I'm ready for that for sure. Just want to start taking bigger gains out of the market. But my strategy's there. You know, my niche and my strategy is there. I know how to execute the trade fairly well, and so it's just about scaling up at this point. Appreciate it, Mike. Realistic profit to look for. I mean, I wouldn't try to go crazy with like 10%. I think 10% is a little bit too big, but it's all 100% up to you, man. You know. I think 10% is a little bit, I don't know how realistic 10% is, but it all depends on your strategy. I would say, like, if I'm going to go for an ideal percentage, like an ideal rate to win, like an amount to win, I would say 3 to 6% is like a realistic amount to win per trade. 3 to 6% back on your investment is what I would think. But like I said, it all depends on your strategy. It all depends on, you know, the length of time you're holding trades, because if you want to get a bigger percentage win, most of the time you're going to have to hold it longer. And so it just depends on your style. You know what I mean? My style, you know, my style is probably a little bit more of a scalping style. I wouldn't say it's all scalp. You know, sometimes I hold them for a few minutes, but sometimes I just get in and out really quick. And so it all just depends, you know, on your style of trading, what the amount you want to win per trade is going to be. SNES NYC. Yeah, SNES is spiking. It's under $1 still, but it looks okay. But man, look at HTZ. I'm kicking myself here. Beautiful fade. Faded all the way down in the 1960s. I definitely think 5K is enough to start with, Delta, but it all just depends, man. Again, it depends on what kind of trades you're taking. You know, if you're trying to trade expensive stocks, I don't know if 5K is enough, but if you're just trying to trade, you know, relatively cheap stocks like, you know, $1 to $20, I think 5K will probably be enough. But it's all up to you, man. I'm not an investment professional, not liable for any losses. Got to make your own assessment. I appreciate the sub, Al. Appreciate it, brother. Yeah, you're gonna have a limit. It all depends on your broker, Delta. So, like, if you're using a broker like Tefs, like I am, you can trade as much as you want. If you're using a broker like TD Ameritrade's Thinkorswim, you know, Robinhood, Webull, anything like that, you're gonna have to follow the PDT rule, and so you can only trade 3 times a week if you have a margin account. 100% Bo. I'm definitely short biased. All I do is short, you know. And if you want to look at my P&L here, like this is my P&L. Last week and a half, I've had 70% accuracy rate if you include today's trade. Winners bigger than my losses, and so I've kind of found my niche, you know. I'm happy with how my trades have been going. No live gains. I don't use anything. I just use the next support level, right? Like I don't use EMAs. I may be a little bit different, but every trader's different. But I just use the next support level above it, right? And so I think I did this. So even if you enter down here at 2032, 2035 for HTZ, you could set your risk at this previous support level. You can see it right here at 2050, and it's also the $0.50. Potential rewards at the low of the day at $20, basically $20.05, and so it's good risk reward. Appreciate the sub, Tim. Appreciate the sub, Osama. Welcome, guys. Appreciate it. Yeah, man, 70% is legit, man. If you don't understand trading, you may think only 70%, but 70% is a legit, like, that's definitely a really profitable accuracy rate. And honestly, my weekly accuracy rate, like my daily accuracy rate, is better than that. You know, like last week I had 75% accuracy. I was 3 out of 4 profitable trades. This week I had 75% daily accuracy. And so 3 out of 4 profitable trades. The week before that, I think I had 4 out of 5 daily accuracy, and so 80%. And so my daily accuracy rate is actually better than my per trade accuracy rate. And so yeah, my trading's been good lately, guys. I'm ready to start taking some swings. It's just about scaling into that bigger sizing, but we'll see how it goes tomorrow. Mid, so you can short on Webull, but you have to have a margin account, and so you have to have at least $2,000 on Webull. Webull is a previous sponsor of mine. I've done a review on them, and I've traded with them before. Webull is really great because they offer pre-market and after-hours trading with no margin. Like, you can deposit $100 or $200 into a Webull account and trade in pre-market and after-hours with free commissions, 0 commissions. And so that's my favorite thing about Webull. They're really nice. It's also a smartphone app, but it's way more dynamic than Robinhood. They have study indicators. I can put the MACD, RSI, all this different stuff. They have candlestick charts. I can change the time frame. Just a way better platform for their smartphone. Webull has a way better platform than Robinhood, at least in my opinion, But I like Robinhood as well. Robinhood does really well because you can sign up and not have to follow the T2 rule, right? So you get instant account credit. So like once you exit a trade, the amount of equity you spent in that trade is immediately back in your account with a certain level of Robinhood. And so I do like that aspect of Robinhood, but Webull's great too. It all just depends on what you're looking for. I'm not sure, Bo. I've never used E-Trade, brother. Irina. This is TEFs. This is TradeNet TEFs. TradeNet's partnering broker TEFs. It's what I use to execute my trades. I use Thinkorswim. But TradeNet TEFs doesn't have a bad platform. Like, if you look at their platform here, it's not too bad. It's very similar to the DOS platform. I think they use Colmex, but it's really not too bad. Like, I just like Thinkorswim charting. It's what I'm the most comfortable with, and so that's what I use. But TEF's platform isn't too bad. There's a different, like, I think with Robinhood, treat. So if you've signed up through TradeNet, so I think they're gonna send you the access to the course today, and within a few days you should be contacted by your account manager, and if you should be contacted by your account manager. It all just depends. If you want the funded account, you can just tell them. At least I did. At least this is what happened with me, right? With my TradeNet and TEFs accounts, I signed up. Within a day or two, I was contacted by my account manager, and I just told him, I was like, hey, look, I want the funded account as soon as I can. And within 2 or 3 days, they sent me my login for the funded account. And so it all depends. If you want to take the course, you can go look at that, but it all just depends on what you got it for, Oh, 100%, Bo. I love the Thinkorswim platform. It's just what I use. Thinkorswim is just what I'm the most comfortable with. And I think in trading, you gotta find your comfort level. Yeah, Mid, if you watch my older videos, man, I think I like U-Stock. Don't get me wrong. Like, I like U-Stock trade. The fills are terrible. I'll say that. The fills are terrible. But if you use a market order, you can get $1 commissions. They're not that bad. It all just depends. Like, the fills aren't, I retract that. The fills aren't terrible, but if you use a limit order, the fills are terrible, right? But if you use a market order on U-Stock trade, they're not that bad. But market orders are inherently risky. But I like U-Stock trade. I've traded with them a lot in the past. The only reason I don't use U-Stock trade anymore is because I don't go long anymore. I'm a short bias trader. I strictly short. That's what I'm the best at. And so, I just don't, I don't need U stock trade because I'm not going to go long in a stock. I might actually, thinking about it, I might add some money to throw some money in my U stock trade account and start trying to trade that VWAP bounce setup that I see a lot. I'm not sure, AA614. You might want to ask either Webull or Robinhood. Contact Robinhood. They probably know the best. Online Trading Academy. I don't really know anything about them, Mike. And so I don't want to tell you if they're good or bad because I really don't know anything about them, to be honest. And so... But yeah, I'm going to go ahead and close the stream down now, guys. Good luck for the rest of the day. Another profitable day for me, although today was a smaller one, but I don't mind that just because the volume was a little sketchy. And yeah, that makes 3 profitable days this week, 1 losing day. We'll see if I can finish the week out strong for another net profit week. We'll see how that goes. And yeah, if you haven't already, make sure you hit the subscribe button. I day trade live on stream every weekday morning starting at 8:45 a.m. market time. Stream until about 10:15, 10:30. Let it go a little bit extra today, as always. But yeah, guys, good luck for the rest of the day. If you want to support this channel, hit the like button right now on this video. It really helps support us, so we appreciate it if you do. And yeah, guys, good luck for the rest of the day. We'll see if I can finish the week out strong. I've been doing pretty well lately. We'll see how tomorrow goes. We'll see what the volume looks like. But yeah, good luck for the rest of the day, guys. Have a good day. I'll see you all tomorrow at the same time. Dylan, I'm definitely a day trader, man. I don't swing trade that much. Good luck, Bob. I hope it works out for you, brother. All right, guys. So, yeah, I'll see you all tomorrow morning.